us three, shook the barn, then bent the tree. We held our breath but stayed all right, while next door lost their house that night. Their porch flew off, their windows cried. We watched it fall from just outside. After the storm, we opened wide our screen door and the space inside. We didn't ask, we didn't preach, we just brought soup and boots and bleach. They lost their roof, we lent the floor. That's what neighbors are for. They slept in flannel, cried in tea. Their boy just stared at the old TV. We gave them coats, we gave them space. We didn't try to fill the place, just sat and listened to the rain while someone cleaned the window pane. After the storm, we didn't pray, we patched the fence and cleared the way. Hammer, shovel, warm old bread, a blanket on the fold-out bed. They lost the light, we lit the door. That's what neighbors are for. No sermon said, no flag was flown, just hands that worked and hearts unknown. After the storm, they stayed a while, till their boy could laugh and smile. We gave them time, they gave us trust, and when they left, we kept the dust. They lost so much, but we had more. And that's what neighbors are for.
I came where the roads run thin, where silence cuts beneath the skin. A town with one bar and no names left, where winter holds its heavy breath. I wasn't running, not at first, but Alaska feeds on what you thirst. Alaska knows when you've lied. She sees your fear in how you slide. She don't forgive, she don't explain. She carves a truth in wind and rain. You don't belong until you do. Alaska knows the real in you. I lit a fire on frozen stone, watched it die, then danced alone. The sky turns pink, then black, then white, like something old you cannot hide. I learned to live what I'd done, and talked to trees when day was gone. Alaska knows when you break. She'll test your heart with ice and ache. She don't ask why, she don't ask when. She just begins, then ends again. You don't survive by what you show. Alaska speaks in what you know. Some come north to lose their past. Some find the cold can heal at last. But some just leave their names behind and let the snow erase the line. Alaska knows when you belong. She'll keep you quiet, keep you strong. Not with love, not with grace, but with sky too wide to face. You don't return, you just let go, and hope that Alaska knows.
Before the coffee cooled, with nothing packed but breaking rules. A map torn clean across my knees, and names I whispered to the trees. From Carolina's heavy mist to desert light, I can't resist. Across America I ride, with hope and dust and time inside. No two towns spell love the same, but every sky still knows my name. I carry ghosts, I hum my tunes across the plains, beneath the moons. I've lost, I've prayed, I've come undone. Across America I run. I passed a child in Idaho who waved like someone I should know. A vet in Texas tipped his hat, said some don't heal and that is that. A waitress near the Great Divide just smiled and called me travel light. Across America I learned the things you leave are things that burn. I watch the past blur in my glass as wind rewrites what doesn't last. From fairy lights to mountain dust, I chase what's true, I lose what's just. I don't belong, but I become. Across America I run. Some folks find what makes them stay. I find what fades and walks away, but every mile I feel it clear. I'm still not sure, but I am here. Across America I breathe, through cornfield truths and canyon grief. I sing to skies, to motel walls, to border signs and chapel calls. I ride for all I can outrun, for all the dawns I've come undone, for every road I've come to trust. Across America or bust. Had boots on Broadway, but they never fit. Neon signs, high-rise grit. Tried to sip whiskey on a rooftop bar, but the stars don't show where the towers are. Too many horns, not enough draw. I miss the stillness in the sprawl. So I'm heading south, back through the heat, where folks still nod from across the street, where the road runs wide and the sky don't quit, and you don't fake nothing, not even a spit. I gave the city all my tricks. Now I'm going home, where the dust still sticks. I learned to walk fast, be clean, dress tight, but it ain't me if I can't breathe right. Dodge yellow cabs on Lafayette, ate $1 slice I still regret. Tried skyline views and Union Square, but my soul got lost in the subway stare. I need mesquite smoke and screen door creaks, not concrete gods and $4 weeks. So I'm heading south, past DC signs, past diners that serve pecan pie, where porch lights flicker and boots are worn, and the silence feels like being reborn. The cold up north gave me the kicks, but I miss the mud where the dust still sticks. Want back to a place that don't charge you to relax. No buzz, no rush, no subway hiss, just an old truck and a front porch kiss. So I'm driving slow, no rear view tricks, left the skyline for them cattle ticks. From Flatbush noise to red clay bricks, I'm heading home, where the dust still sticks. There's a pie on the porch and bees on the jam, Uncle Joe snoring under the fan. The kids are wild, the dog's gone loud, and Mama says don't burn the cow. The candles melt in the midday sun, but we still lit every single one. No RSVP, no suit and tie, just mud-stained boots and apple pie. It's a birthday in the countryside, no big surprise, just hearts open wide. No gift receipt, no plastic flame, just love and hay in your first name. A wooden table, a homemade cake, and more loud laughs than we can fake. Grandma hums her gospel tune while cousins dance in dusty bloom. No balloons, no DJ spin, just a fiddle and a mandolin. A toast with tea in mason jars and 2 old trucks that won't go far. The years go slow, the smiles run deep. This kind of joy is yours to keep. It's a birthday in the countryside, no big surprise, just hearts open wide. No gift receipt, no plastic flame, just love and hay in your first name. A wooden table, a homemade cake, and more loud laughs than we can fake. arms that hold your time. It's a birthday in the countryside. No need to run, no place to hide. Just this old barn, this ragged sky, and all the folks who see you ride. A wooden table, a homemade cake, and love too strong for time to break.
Early light on a duet track, barefoot steps where the grass leans back, tin pails swinging by my knee, morning soft, just the birds and me. Past the barn, past the wooden stack, to the blueberries in the back. Blueberries in the back of the yard, where the sun don't judge and life's not hard. Each one sweet like a secret kept under leaves where the silence slept. I don't need more than what I pack, just blueberries in the back. She used to hum as she picked them slow. Now I trace where her fingers go. A purple stain on a cotton shirt, a taste of love and summer dirt. The world spins fast, but I lose track, picking blueberries in the back. Blueberries in the back of the field, where time stands still and wounds can heal. The fence is low, the trees lean wide. It's where my heart still likes to hide. No riches here, no golden stack, just blueberries in the back. We chase so much, we run, we burn, but all we need is what we learn from quiet days and simple tasks, and blueberries in the back. Blueberries in the back of the land, sun on my face, pale in my hand. If I grow old, if I grow slow, let it be there where the sweet things grow. No need for roads, no need to pack, just blueberries in the back.
She tied their laces one by one, checked the bows and said, let's have fun. The radio played that old George Strait. She tapped the floor and let it wait. Heel toe then stomp and slide, let the rhythm be your guide. Grapevine left, now clap then spin. No one's watching, just begin. Booze
boots and daughters' hearts in time. Kitchen floor, the wooden kind. Laughter louder than the song. Even when the steps go wrong, she said, it ain't about the show. It's feeling free and letting go. They twirled in jeans with ponytails and dreamed of rodeos and fairy tales. Mama clapped when they missed the beat and kissed the blisters on their feet. Now shuffle back, then quarter turn. It's not the steps, it's what you learn. She scuffed the tile, they missed the cue, but every laugh made something true. Boots and daughters, dust and shine. Two-step dreams and borderline. They learn to spin, they learn to fall, but never fear the music's call. She said, keep your boots on when it's hard. Dance like life, don't leave a scar. Now they teach their daughters too. Same old song, same old boots. Mama's voice still in the room. Every time the fiddle blues. Boots and daughters love and swing. A little dirt, a little spring. No spotlights, no stage, no fame. Just open hearts in Mama's name. She gave them more than just a start. She taught them how to dance with heart.
I showed up broke with a busted past, asked for whiskey and made it last. This stool don't talk but it don't judge, and the jukebox hums like an old grudge. The barkeep nods, don't need to ask, I'm the ghost in the bourbon glass. Cause closing time knows my name, knows what I lost, knows who to blame. It don't need truth, it don't need proof, just a couple bills and a fading roof. You can keep your fame, your claim to fame. Me, I drink where the neon don't shame. That girl left town in a red old Dodge, took her boots and my lucky watch. Said, you love the bottle more than me. I said, the bottle, don't try to leave. Now I toast her with water gin, sitting where I've always been. Cause closing time knows my name. It don't forget, it don't complain. The chairs flip up like angels tired, and I stumble out a little less wide. You can chase your grace, your Sunday game, but me, I pray where the beer don't blame. There's a Bible in my glove box still, but tonight I read the bottle till the letters blur, the pages bend, and the bar stool spins like a faithful friend. Yeah, closing time knows my name, writes it slow in amber rain. No silver bell, no holy flame, just a neon cross and a lopsided frame. And if I'm lucky when the morning came, I'll forget why. But closing time still knows my name.
Twanging old steel strings, it's dirt road prayers and wedding rings. It's boots that walk through floods and farms, and lovers held in weathered arms. It's miners lost and mothers brave, and every name they couldn't save. Country music built this land, not marble halls or marching bands, but songs from barns and two-lane towns, where heartbeats dance to fiddle sounds. It ain't just chords, it understands. Yeah, country music built this land. It's cotton fields and union fights, torn up bars and neon nights, soldiers gone and letters read by kitchen lights where tears were shed. It's heartbreak rust and hometown dust, and every broken man you trust. Country music built this land, not headlines or a business plan, but tales of hope and hands worn thin, of grace and grit beneath the skin. It don't ask much, just where you stand, 'cause country music built this land. From Appalachia to Abilene, from bayou mud to mountain green, it ain't a brand, it ain't a show, it's how a nation learns to grow. Country music built this land, like hammer plow and working hands. It sings the truth, it keeps the flame of every soul without a name. So raise your voice, don't let it in. Country music built this land.
My father held me in his arms as we passed that torch above the storm. He whispered soft in Russian tongue, she shines for you, my little one. We'd sail for weeks on salt and prayers, through hunger, doubt,
and cold-eyed stares. And there she was in copper flame. She didn't ask for wealth or name. She didn't move, she didn't cry, but still we knew she heard us try. Her silence burned, her flame was wide. Ellis Island stood beside. We lined up slow, we signed our fate, a stamp, a cough, a shift in state. Mama cried when they said go, but I still see her in the snow. They let us in, not all, not fair, but hope was standing in the air. And there she was, not made of stone, but memory etched in skin and bone. She didn't speak, she didn't kneel, but gave us something we could feel. She made no vow, she drew no line. Ellis Island made it mine. We came from far, we came with less. Some ran from war, some ran from mess. We carried names the guards misspelled, and dreams too wild to be withheld. And there she is, she still don't speak, but holds the tired, the strong, the weak. She don't forget, she don't forgive, she just reminds us why we live. She don't choose sides, she don't decide, but Ellis Island still stands wide.
I saw her near the old jukebox, boots on wood, a nervous knock. She wasn't looking for a spark, but something lit inside the dark. The band played slow, the room stood still, and my feet moved against my will. It was our first spin, not a word, just skin on skin. Strangers swaying, hearts unsure, but something real began to stir. One hand reached, one breath held in, the world fell quiet.
smiled once, then looked away, like she had too much night to stay. But I just stood like I belonged, where her silence turned into a song. She laughed when I stepped on her boot and said, "You're bad, but kinda cute." It was our first spin, not a line, just a violin. No promises, no past to mend, just two souls that might begin. No script, no plan, just wind and grin. Two lives collided in one first spin. Some folks fall through words and wine, but we just danced and crossed the line. It was our first spin, no vows, no ring, just heart and skin. But looking back, that simple sway was how forever found its way. No flash, no fire, no violins, just one look and our first spin.
Came up the grade with the sun on high, dust on the dash and a half-closed eye. Turn that corner off Barham Drive, and there it was, so loud, so bright. Hollywood up on the hill, still as stone, but it gave me chills. I pulled to the side, hands on the wheel, heart beating like it finally felt real. The first time I saw the sign, letters bold against the sky. Didn't need a plan, didn't know, I just knew I had to try. Like the hills were holding up my name. The first time I saw that flame, billboards blinked in the noonday glare. Palms all leaned like they didn't care. Tourists laughed by the walk of fame, but I just stood there, not quite the same. Had my life in a canvas bag, 15 books and a westbound tag. Didn't blink, didn't back but it burned like thunder where I stood. And I whispered through the window's crack, don't you dare let me turn back. The first time I saw the sign was the first time I felt a line. Didn't have a role, didn't have a script, but my soul already flipped. And even now when days go dark, I see that sign and it restarts the spark.
I parked my truck where the markers lie, 4 old states beneath one sky. My boots stood firm on borrowed sand, one in each no promised land. Utah whispered rise and roam, New Mexico said call me home. 4 corners, 4 winds pulling me, one heart split and quartered plea. North says truth, south says sin, west wants out, east drags me in. I spin like a compass gone to rust. 4 corners and no one to trust. Colorado snow in my left boot heel, Arizona heat on the right. I feel time don't move but dust still flies. The sky draws lines I can't deny. I lit a smoke on state line stone, watched my shadow point alone. 4 corners, 4 winds call my name like 4 old lovers doing the same. One says stay, one says run, one hides the moon, one burns the sun. I drink from doubt and breathe from dust. 4 corners and none I trust. They say you choose, you stake your claim, but some folks live inside the frame. Not lost, not found, just drawn and torn, like lines in sand where roads are born. 4 corners, that's where I'll stay, where no direction owns my way. Just boots on stone, arms open wide. In 4 old states I'll try to hide. No map, no oath, just breath and trust. 4 corners and that's enough. Up in the north where the cattails freeze, where the pine trees whisper and the water's knees, a trickle runs from a silent spring. No paddle boats, no gospel sing, just a boy with boots and frozen breath, tracing south like chasing death. From ice to mud, the river rolls through northern stars and southern souls. It don't ask why, it don't look back. It carves the land and paints it black. From St. Paul blues to Delta flood, it tells the tale. From ice to mud. Past barges stacked in Davenport, through Hannibal where Twain would court. The mud gets thick, the bridges hum, the levees lean, the nights go numb. She carries steel, she carries sin. She never sleeps, she never wins. From ice to mud, the river rolls through cotton fields and gospel tolls. It don't ask why, it don't stand still. It floods the hope and drains the will. From river towns to broken blood still flowing down. From ice to mud. Of Beale Street ghosts and sun at noon, then Baton Rouge, then Bayou rain, then gators wait and boats complain. At last she spills, too tired to roar, into a gulf that wants no more. From ice to mud, she draws the line through southern heat and civil spine. She's heard it all, the songs, the lies, the wedding bells, the battle cries. So if you float where once she stood, know what you cross. From ice to mud. Rolling down the desert line, dust in the mirror, sun burning fine. Windows down, seat worn flat, leather cracked like a cowboy's hat. Got my grandpa's shades and his old school hat, and the ghost of his laugh in the back of that flat. In Grandpa's Cadillac we ride, tail fins cutting through the heat and pride. 4-track cartridge humming low, Waylon Jennings on the radio, Johnny Cash, Glenn Campbell too. The world was wide and the sky was blue. Cruising slow, no need to look back. I'm free in Grandpa's Cadillac. Ashtrays full of cherry pipe smoke, seatbelt buckle with a creaky poke. Desert towns like ghosts just drift, signs have fallen, sun bleached and stiff. He used to tap the wheel in time to Patsy Cline or Merle's old lines. In Grandpa's Cadillac we ride, tail fins cutting through the heat and pride. 4-track cartridge humming low, Elvis crooning soft and slow, Marty Robbins on a lonesome tune, tumbleweeds and a blood-red moon. No GPS, just a paper map. I'm lost in Grandpa's Cadillac. He'd say don't rush, just feel the song. he'll tell you if you're right or wrong. And even now through static air, his voice is there. In Grandpa's Cadillac we roll, steel and chrome and heart and soul. 4-track cartridge spinning proud, Loretta Lynn singing clear and loud. Desert wind like a gentle slap, no place to be, no faded map. Time don't matter on this old blacktop track. I'm alive in Grandpa's Cadillac.
Rolling 99, chop wood, burn through every line. He could fix a truck with duct tape pride, and pray in silence when mob cried. But now his boots are polished lies, and he don't look you in the eyes. He don't ride with us no more, traded dirt roads for marble floors. He used to bleed, now he just buys. He sold the truth for alibis. He left the barn, he slammed the door. He don't ride with us no more. He calls it business, we call it shame. He changed his phone, he changed his name. Got a condo far from his old field, where we learned pain don't always heal. Mama says grace but skips his face, and Daddy drinks in his parking space. He don't ride with us no more, traded family for a silent war. We built this porch, he built a wall. He laughs too smooth, he stands too tall. He's got a watch he never wore. He don't ride with us no more. Soul into fool's gold. He don't ride with us no more. He walks like truth but talks like war. We take him back but not that smile, the one he bought to hide the miles. He ain't gone far, just gone sore. He don't ride with us no more. Drinks bad coffee at exit 10, listens to storms roll in again, wears the badge like a second skin, knows every curve where fools give in. The night is long, the brakes don't lie. He's seen more ghosts than the open sky. Call him Highway Blue, no gold, no flame. He writes down names no one will name. He don't chase glory, he don't chase fame, just flashing lights and burned up frames. He's the voice behind the keep it slow. Highway Blue, with nowhere to go. He's pulled drunk lovers from twisted doors, zipped up sons on old Route 4. He's waved at kids through tinted glass and bit his lip when coffins passed. The radio cracks, the dispatch calls. He folds his grief between the walls. Call him Highway Blue, 1 mile at a time.
every wreck he walked into, for every soul he couldn't save, for every silence he forgave. You speed right past, you never wave, but highway blue still guards your grave.
He found me half wild, half wrong, a road but named no words. He didn't ask, he climbed, I ran. He stayed some nights, some storms. Between two bars he slept, half drunk, half gone. I stood by the post, still tight, no maps, just wind. He sang, off key, off time, but soft enough. Once he bled, once I did, once we both did. I carried him through sand, through snow, through heat, through fear, and once through fire. He said nothing, just touched the leather, and I knew I carried him with a weight that shifts when someone is no longer. They buried him by the oak. I circled twice, then stood still for the rest of the day. He's not a man now, just part of the dust and part of me. No one came, but I remember what he gave and what he left in my bones. I carried him, I carried him, I still do, I still do. I carried him, I carried him.
I married a jukebox in a bar off Route 10. She played my song, I said amen. Her voice was scratchy, her lights were red. She took my quarters and shook her head. The preacher said this ain't the norm, but love's just sound in digital form. Now I sleep with the blues and dream of corn like every country song since I was born. There's beer, a truck, a girl, a frog, and somewhere someone's missing a dog. I check the chords, they're all the same, just four sad strings and a cowboy name. That girl left town in a red old Dodge, took her boots and my lucky watch. Said you love the bottle more than me. I said the bottle, don't try to leave. Now I toast her with water gin, sitting where I've always been, talking to a stool named Lynn, waiting for my truck to send. cowboy name. There's a Bible in my glove box still, but tonight I read the bottle till the letters blur, the pages bend, and the bar stool spins like a faithful friend. So if you find yourself lower down, don't chase your girl all over town. Just marry the bar and feed the fog and train your truck to chase your dog. I lost my pride, I lost the game, but closing time still knows my name. Into the diner with a 20 in my hand. She said, we're card only now. Well, ain't that grand? I said, darling, I don't trust no swipe. She said, then maybe take a hike. But I want eggs and I want toast, not a digital ghost from coast to coast. I want to pay cash, folded, wrinkled on a stash, a green little note with a cowboy face, not some cloud up in cyberspace. No beeps, no apps, no credit clash. I want to pay cash. I ain't got a wallet full of codes. I don't Venmo cows on gravel roads. Don't Apple Pay for my bar tab. Don't want a tip screen making me feel bad. Give me bills with coffee stains, not some server glitch in the rain. I want to pay cash, dirty dollar pocket dash. No blinking light, no try again. Just a handshake and an old school grin. Call me stubborn, call me brash. I want to pay cash. No chip, no dip, no tap, no tip. I'll pay for my beer with a paper flip. You keep your cloud, I'll keep my stash. 'Cause freedom, my friend, comes with cash. I wanna pay cash like Grandpa did at the feedlot bash. It folds, it feels, it smells like lunch. It buys my gas in a country crunch. Keep your bank apps and your flash. I'm old school, baby, I pay cash. We said I do without a plan. 2 cups of hope, 1 rusty van. You wore grace, I wore nerves. We didn't know what love deserves. But through the storms, the breaks, the guess, we kept the road, not second guessing, yes. I'd choose you again with every wrong, with every silent stretch too long, with every bill we couldn't pay, with tired eyes and rainy days. No ribbon words, no wedding dress, just this quiet truth. I'd still say yes.
You held the line when I let go. You saw the man I didn't show. I learned to hear your quiet signs. You learned to fold the crooked lines. No fairy tales, no spotlight kiss, just coffee warm and hands that miss. I'd choose you again, not for the ease, but for the way you held the keys to all the doors I dared not try, to all the parts I used to hide. With all we lost and all we kept, you're still the vow I never left. Some folks fall and fall apart. We fell and grew inside the dark. And if today rewound its spin, I'd walk that aisle and fall again. I'd choose you again, through thick and thin, through wrinkled time and every sin. No stage, no script, just breath and spine, just your old hand still holding mine. Don't need to say it, you just know I'd choose you still, wherever we go.
Flip-flops slapping on the porch again. Grandpa's chair doing that squeak and spin. Cooler's full, the sky's blue. Somebody hollers, who brought the brew? Uncle Ray burns the chicken thighs, but no one cares, we're feeling high. It's time for a barbecue, smoke in the sky and ketchup too. Ain't no rules, just grab a plate, paper cups and ribs that wait. Songs too loud, shorts too tight, potato salad not quite right. It's summertime, we all came through. It's time for a barbecue. Kids run wild with watermelon grins. Aunt Marie just spiked the lemonade again. Somebody's dog steals half the steak. We all laugh till our stomachs ache. Dust on boots, beer in hand, fireflies dance like a backyard band. It's time for a barbecue, corn on the cob and old tattoos. Grilled zucchini no one eats, but we cheer like it's a world-class feat. Banjo strum, lawn chairs lean, tasty forks and a sunburned teen. We ain't fancy, but we're true. It's time for a barbecue. Don't need silverware or class, just good folks, some grass and sass. The food ain't perfect, but we are under stars and mason jars. It's time for a barbecue. Dance offbeat in worn out shoes. Sparks fly up, the night's still young. The grill stays hot, the jokes stay dumb. Raise your drink, pull up a chair, and tell that story again, we swear. The world can wait, this moment's true. It's time for a barbecue. Left the keys on the table, didn't leave a note. Tanked up my daddy's Chevy, grabbed my denim coat. No plan, no playlist, no one to call, just the road and and a sky about to fall. Just a paper map in California, no screen to glow, no voice to warn you. A red line stretching through the heat, from rusted signs to ocean streets. No signal strong enough to hold you. Just a paper map in California. Motels blinking out in El Paso dusk, a cassette jam playing Jackson and Rust. Cactus fields and desert moons, midnight meals from silver spoons. I crossed state lines with a cracked windshield, chasing dreams I'd never let revealed. Just a paper map in California, no compass buzzing to inform ya. The past grew small in the rear view fade, but westbound songs refuse to age. No voice but wind and sky to scold ya. Just a paper map in California. I got lost near Bakersfield, didn't care, just let it yield. Found a beach with no one near, marked an X and disappeared. Just a paper map in California, no promises, no one to own ya. Sunset blaze on Highway 1, windswept hair and setting sun. I'm nobody's girl, but I still found ya. With a paper map in California. With a paper map in California.
He showed up in my daddy's song with a slow guitar and a pane real long. Wore a hat too low and boots too thin. Said, mind if I come settling in? Since then he slept on my back porch swing, smoked all my hope and drank my strings. Me and the blues, we don't fight fair. He plays in minor, I curse the air. I wear my boots, he walks in shoes, but every road runs straight to the blues. I ride in twain, he hums in moan, but damn it man, he feels like home. He flirts with jazz, he sleeps with soul. He don't play clean, he don't play whole, but I caught him once in my old frame, crying low on a midnight train. He said, you and me, we ain't the same, but we both bleed in a 3-chord flame. Me and the blues, we share the night. He pours the dark, I strike the light. He bends the notes, I bend the truth, but we both age like 80 proof. He whispers slow, I stomp and yell, but we both know this song too well. Some folks run, some folks chase, but me, I give the blues his space. He takes my hurt and makes it rhyme, then leaves me broken right on time. Me and the blues, we ain't blood kin, but He moves in when no one's in. He sings my heart, he haunts my shoes. We dance slow, me and the blues. Yeah, we dance slow, me and the blues.
I pass motel lights like shooting stars. Rest stops whisper through the bars. They say there's girls in every town, but none worth slowing this rig down. I sleep with maps and plastic keys, but none of them lie next to me. 'Cause you're the only song I hum when I cross into another sun. The wheels roll on, the coffee's dry, but your name keeps me clear-eyed. I ain't got time to cheat or roam. I'm driving miles just to feel you home. Last week in Laredo, a waitress smiled, said truckers lie, it's in their style. But I showed her your faded note, still tucked behind my driver's coat. I said she's not mine 'cause I deserve, she's mine 'cause I still got the nerve. 'Cause you're the only bed I miss when diesel drowns the morning mist. I pass the bars, I pass the signs, but not your face, it holds the line. I ain't got time to kiss and run, I'm chasing you with the rising sun. They say the road don't hold no vows, but I've kept mine through breakdowns. And if this freight keeps me from you, know every mile still runs you through. 'Cause you're the voice on Channel 9, the rest stop prayer at State Line. You're every mile that I don't share, with strangers talking soft and fair. I ain't a saint, just driving true, and mile by mile I'm driving you.
Diner's closed by exit 5. The jukebox hums but ain't alive. No, love me tender, no, don't be cruel. Just static, ghosts and coffee cool. You left your coat, your vinyl too. Now blue suede's just a shade of blue. There's no more Elvis on the dial, no hip swing dreams, no Memphis smile. Just a rusted coin and a song half played, like the love we had slowly decayed. The king is gone, so are you. No more Elvis, nothing left to do. You used to dance in the kitchen light, in your pink robe holding me tight. Now the floor don't creak, the radio's dead. I wear your silence like a thread. I kiss Graceland in a roadside snow. But even the gate said time to go. There's no more Elvis on the stage. feels through. No more Elvis, no more you.
We don't sell dreams in silver light. We sell eggs and diesel and sleep at night. The only stars we see up close, nailed to trucks or chasing does. No red carpets, no fake applause, just cows that moo and laws that pause. There's no show business in the countryside, just rustic gates and Sunday rides. We dance in barns, not on the news. We sing our truth in worn-out shoes. No filters here, just mud and pride. No show business in the countryside. We don't do drama, just broken fences and birthdays late with wooden benches. We fix the roof before the rain. We lose the crop, then plant again. The only makeup that we wear is tractor grease and county air. There's no show business in the countryside. No flash, no hype, no scripts to hide. Our stories walk, they don't pretend. They start at dusk and never end. We don't go viral, we go wide. No show business in the countryside. So keep your spotlights, we got stars on pickup hoods and pickle jars. You play your part, we live our skin. You act, we grow, we fall, we win. There's no show business in the countryside, but we got heart and work and stride. We don't need stage lights to be true, just fields and folks and skies in blue. Don't come for claps, just come and try. There's no show business in the countryside.
Pie on the porch and beer on ice. The dog got loose, but he's been nice. Mama baked her famous maybe cake, and Grandpa's flask is not a fake. The sky's still blue, the firewood dry, and no one here knows how to lie. It's one more candle, one more sigh, a little more truth in every why. Another laugh with someone near, another song, another year. I ain't rich, but I've been blessed with muddy boots and Sunday rest. One more candle and a bit more dust, but I'm still kicking, and that's enough. The mailbox leans, the gate won't close. The truck still coughs, but damn it goes. The radio plays an old George Strait while someone spikes the lemonade. They say I've aged, I say just 10. Still know my way to fry a pan. It's one more candle, one more grin, another line carved in my skin, another call from friends half lost, another toast no matter the cost. The road ain't smooth, the roof still leaks, but I've had love for 50 weeks. One more candle and a bit more dust, and hell, I still trust. We don't count years, we count who stayed, who helped rebuild when things decayed. So blow that flame, don't wish too big, just wish for firewood and a steady rig. One more candle, one more round, still here, still loud, still small town. I'll take the aches, I'll take the rust if I've still got my voice and trust. One more candle and a bit more dust, but tonight I shine because I must. Don't need heels, she don't wear lace, but the sun comes up just to light her face. In denim jeans and a coffee smile, she's been the queen of this dirt road mile. No city lights, no runway scene, just wildflowers where she's been. She's the prettiest girl for miles around, from the edge of town to the county ground. 1,000 acres can't compete with the way she walks in dusty feet. No crown of gold, no velvet gown, but she's the prettiest girl for miles around. She laughs like rain on a metal roof and makes my stubborn heart turn loose. She bakes a pie, then builds a fence, reads romance books and rides a Benz. Well, not a Benz, just Grandpa's truck, but Lord, that grin, it's pure dumb luck. She's the prettiest girl for miles around, from Mailbox Road to the Fairground Sound. No billboard needs to spell her name. The cows all stop, the dogs feel shame. She don't dress up, don't chase no crown, but she's the prettiest girl for miles around. Measure love in gold, but mine's in pancakes slightly cold, in hands that work, in boots that bend, and someone true right to the end. She's the prettiest girl for miles around. Ask the wind, ask this hick town ground. She turns my world without a sound. Yeah, she's the prettiest girl for miles around. I walked the line on a Sunday morning coming down. There you go again, leaving Jackson Town. Hey porter, give my love to Rose. I'm bound for glory, or so it goes. Cry, cry, cry in the ring of fire. Delia's gone, but the flames climb higher. A boy named Sue with a heart so wild, just a man in black and a ghost rider child. Thanks to you, John, we still stand tall. You sang our sins and you sang them all. 5 feet high and rising, the river talks. When the man comes around, nobody walks. Get rhythm in a Tennessee flat top box, but my flesh and blood's locked behind these rocks. Cry, cry, cry in the ring of fire. Delia's gone, but the flames climb high. A boy named Sue with a heart so wild, just a man in black and a ghost rider child. Thanks to you, John, we still stand tall. You sang our sins and you sang them all. Don't take your guns to town, Big River knows. I've been everywhere from Stone to Rose. Heard like cocaine blues at Folsom Jail. Guess things happen that leave no trail. Cry, cry, cry in the ring of fire. Yeah, this train's bound for the lost and the live. So raise a glass and tip your hat to the man in black, and that's a fact. Thanks to you, John, we still stand tall. You sang our sin and you sang them all.
She don't raise her hand, don't steal the light. She writes her name in notebooks tight. She hums a tune no one can hear, and turns her laughter into clear. She doesn't dance, she doesn't fight, but something in her still burns bright. She's the girl in the corner with stars in her hair. No one asks her questions, but she's always there. She don't say much, but she's louder than the rest, with a heart she guards inside her chest. She sees who lies, she knows who bends. She keeps her truth and few close friends. She skipped the game, she's read the room. She's bloomed 1,000 times in bloom. They call her shy, they don't know grace. She holds a world behind her face. She's the girl in the corner with fire in her hands. She dreams in silence and draws her plans. You won't see her till the moment's right, but when she stands, she lights the night. Don't mistake quiet for small. Some don't rise 'cause they're meant to fall into their roots and build their wings. She's made of songs and and secret things. She's the girl in the corner with storms in her bones. She makes a life out of being alone. But if you look, not just glance or guess, you'll see her there in quietness.
On the door and a crack in the dash, smells like hay and old mustache. Tape deck stuck on haggard songs, takes her time but she still runs strong. They say I should trade her, go plug and play, but she turns over every damn day. She still starts. This pickup ain't pretty but she's got heart. Through frost and July heat, she don't beep, she don't tweet, she don't drive herself or talk too smart. But this old pickup still starts. The paint's worn thin and the seat leans back, rear view mirror held on by a thumbtack. She rattles like a preacher in the cold but gets me where I need go. They flash their screens and silent rides, but mine still roars with country pride. She still starts. My pickup truck with a stubborn heart, with a growl and a grin, don't need an app to let me in. She's got rust and scars and missing parts, but my old pickup still starts. They say go green, I say go live. That truck's the reason I still give. She hauled my dogs, my dreams, my pain. She don't judge me in the rain. She still starts. My faithful pickup in a world of charts. With smoke and soul and grace, you won't find that in cyberspace. No screen can hold what she imparts. She's got soul, and she still starts.
There's a Springfield in Missouri and one up north in Maine. I wrote her name on every sign and drove through snow and rain. Ohio had a silence, Oregon had pine, but none of them felt like the place where I once called her mine. Somewhere in Springfield, she said she'd wait, but I don't know which state held our fate. I've seen 100 diners with the same red boots, and every sheriff nods like he knows the truth. But truth gets lost on these old back roads, somewhere in Springfield where nobody knows. In Illinois, I found a bar with a jukebox out of tune. A waitress smiled and poured my glass like she'd seen me pass last June. In Massachusetts, old brick walls still whispered someone's name, but it wasn't hers and it wasn't mine, just echoes in a frame. Somewhere in Springfield, I left my heart, but I stitched it back part by part. Every gas pump blinks the same old song, but none of them tell me where I belong. I chase a ghost through rust and glow, somewhere in Springfield, I just don't know.
said, come find me if you care, but never said which county or what kind of air. So I keep driving, slow and blind, looking for a past I may not find. Somewhere in Springfield there's a home, or maybe just a myth I roam. If you see her, tell her I came through every Springfield that bears her name. The map don't help, the signs don't show, she's somewhere in Springfield, but I'll never know.
We said I do with shaky hands, under stars or maybe plans. You wore hope, I wore a tie. We kissed, we laughed, we didn't lie. They said love fades or turns to less, but we kept walking, still saying yes. Still saying yes when the bills came late, still saying yes through the twist of fate. When the house got small and the kids got loud, when we got lost and still felt proud. We've made it here through more and less, still holding hands. You saw me fall, you saw me doubt, you stayed when I could have walked out. I learned your moods like chords and keys. You learned to let me just be me. No script, no lights, no perfect dress, just honest love. Still saying yes, still saying yes through the sleepless nights, through every wrong that turned out right, through the broken cars and burned out lights, through holidays and quiet fights. We've aged in dust, in grace and gas, but never stopped, still saying yes. It's not the rings that make it true, it's the me and you in all we do. And if tomorrow asked again, I'd find your hand and say it then. Still saying yes with your hand in mine, still dancing slow past the finish line. There's no applause, just morning sun, and knowing we're still not done. So here's to years we won't forget, to every no we answered yes. I've seen the sunrise in the Rockies, felt the Gulf wind on my skin, but there's a pull from Beacon Hill that keeps drawing me back in, where the cobblestones remember every story ever told, and the Red Sox still remind me what it means to never fold. Take me back to Boston, where the harbor meets the sky, where the cold wind's honest and the coffee lifts you high, where my heart found its rhythm on a Southie Friday night. Yeah, I
just right. I've danced in Austin, laughed in Nashville, but they never knew my name. Boston called me like a brother in the pouring summer rain. From the commons to the station, through the snow and traffic jams, every turn still whispers softly, you're exactly who I am. Take me back to Boston, where the harbor meets the sky, where the cold wind's honest and the coffee lifts you high, where my soul found its anchor on a bar stool late at night. Yeah, I belong to Boston, she's my fire, she feels just right. Even when I roam too far, she's the North Star in my mind, a lighthouse in the distance, calling through the tides of time. So take me back to Boston, with her streets that never sleep, where the echoes of my laughter in the bricks, they run deep. From the Green Line to the Fenway, every light's a warm invite. Yeah, I belong to Boston, she's my song, she feels just right.
Through the stereo at someone's cousin's after show. The vinyl spun, the lights were low, and there you stood, too shy to go. I said just one, you said we'll see, but that old slow danced out of me before the wise begin. They fold our frows and die away. It's just the sun that breakfast in a room that held me o'er the sun. 1,000 hopes beneath the skin before the world's begin. We've played it on old kitchen tiles, in socks and wine-stained wedding smiles, through fights and births and silver days. That slow still finds a way to stay. A jukebox ghost, a ballroom flame. It's not just music, it's our name. Before the wise begin, before the priest, before not you. One dance, one glance still takes me back to you. They made it simple, made it true, and made a life we somehow grew. From that old slow, from 62. Now the steel skips, the edge is worn, but every crack's of our reborn. We may have aged, but not that tune. It still shines like a harvest moon. No crowd, no stage, just us in living room view. And when I go, remember to, I'll find you in that old slow from 62.
They say this bridge don't ever end, it just bends the wind and breaks, then mends. Painted red like a lover's scar, she don't forget who you really are. This ain't the bridge to nowhere, no. It's the bridge to the edge of what we know, where dreams drive off and ghosts come home. Gulls fly low like metronomes. It don't promise peace, it don't pledge fair, but it stands alone in salt-stung air. I saw a man with a ring in hand drop a letter where the railings stand. I saw a girl with her boots untied hum a tune while the water cried. Every soul that's touched this gate leaves behind a twist of fate. This ain't the bridge to nowhere, friend. It's where some folks break and some hearts bend, where poets pace and sailors pray, and sunrise burns the night away. It don't give grace, but it don't tear, it just waits, suspended in air. Some bridges cross, some bridges choose, some you build and some you lose. But this one here, she just stays red and whispers back what you once said. This ain't the bridge to someday soon. It's for 3 a.m. and silent tunes, for love too wide to hold or name, for stepping off or back the same. If you ever stood out there, you know it's the bridge to somewhere soon.
And a crooked grin, thought luck would pay for all my sins. I bet the rent, I bet the rain, I bet the love that knew my name. The table smiled, the dealer lied, and I watched my world slip to the side. Now the house is gone, the car won't start. She took the ring and left my heart. Won't meet my face, just sees a man who lost the race. There's no more chips, no debt unpaid, just the deal I shouldn't play. She warned me once, then twice, then none. Said you'll love that wheel till you're done. I missed our girls' last school parade, was down in Vegas, broke and afraid. Flashing lights, no God, no grace, just empty drinks and no escape. Now the house is gone, the dog's been sold, the engine's rust, the coffee's cold. I wear the same damn shirt all week. Don't talk too loud, don't dare to speak. You don't get back what you betrayed. After the deal, you shouldn't have played. Vegas don't sleep, and neither did I, till my last bet kissed me goodbye. Now every card looks like her face, and every shuffle's my disgrace. So if you see me near that track with empty hands and a heavy back, don't lend me more, don't show me light. I ain't come home, I lost that right. Just walk on by, don't be afraid. I'm just the deal, I'm just the deal I shouldn't play.
It bought me boots, it bought me time. It paid the gas, it paid the fine. It paved the road, it built the walls, but never answered when I called. It kept the light on, fed the fire, but never taught me what to desire. The dollar don't know what I've lost. It don't bleed and it don't cost. It don't feel rain, it don't miss home. It just moves on, chrome after chrome. It talks real loud, but it don't show. The dollar don't care and it don't know. It named the town, it built the banks, it paid the saints to bless the tanks. It filled the shelves, it fixed the lawn, but couldn't hold her when she was gone. It prints a dream, it prints a flag, but love won't fit inside a bag. The dollar don't know how we pray. It don't ask truth, it don't stay. It shines like gold but fades like air. It buys the ring, not why you care. It fuels the fight, it reaps the show. The dollar keeps count, but it don't know. In my pocket, not in my chest. It can buy a bed but never rest. It can fix a roof but not the trust. It can't grow roots, just gather dust. The dollar don't know what we feel. It's paper ink, it ain't real, but we chase it like it holds the cure. When all it gives is never sure. It buys the noise, not what's below. The dollar buys much, but it don't know. I was born where the wheat ran deep, where the dust would dance and the cattle sleep. Granddad's boots and mama's bread and the smell of rain above my head. But seasons changed and banks got loud and tractors don't forgive the crowd. Now wear white boots on a concrete floor, push dead weight through a metal door. I used to plan, now I just cut, where silence screams and knives don't shut. The land is gone, the sky's been sold, and that was the last field I owned. I sold the barn, I sold the plow, signed the line with a trembling vow. Said goodbye to that stubborn ground. They paved it fast, they fenced it down. Now I work nights in a slaughter line and dream of wheat between the brine. Now I hose the blood where pigs collapse, count by hand then punch the gaps. I used to feed, now I just drain, where ribs meet steam and time leaves stains. They pay me less than what I owe to work where nothing ever grows. can't stand. So if you pass that road one day where soy once danced in golden sway, you'll find a plant all steel and bone where I unmake what I once had grown. And deep inside this place grown cold dies the last field I ever owned. Dust is rising off the wheat, sun like fire on my back and feet. The old case groans, but she still goes through these fields. My father knows. We wake at dawn, we work till red, with calloused hands and lines we've bled. It's the last row of gold, the final run. We're sweating silence, weigh a ton. The harvest don't wait, the sky won't lie. We chase the light before goodbye. It's dirt and rain, and stories told in every pass through the last row of gold. Mama hums by the canning jars, kids ride straw in the old hay car. We don't own much, but we own this land with stubborn roots and aching hands. A radio sings in the distant heat, and I find peace where earth and heart meet. It's the last row of gold, the final run, where thunder waits and work gets done. The grain flows fast, the wheel turns slow, and no one asks where the rich men go. It's sweat and grace and hearts grown bold in every turn of the last row of gold. You can keep your towers made of light. I'll take this field and a harvest night. When breath runs short and prayers run deep, we sow what we'll forever keep. It's the last row of gold before the frost, where summer's weight meets winter's cost. No flag to wave, no prize to hold, just love and work in rows of gold. And when I go, may I be rolled right through the heart of the last row of gold.
Was born in a Milwaukee shed with grease-stained hands and visions in red. Steel and sweat, chrome and soul, a thunderbolt no cage could hold. From desert heat to mountain cold, she never stopped, she just got bold. Harley Davidson, black and chrome, built for rebels,
home. She don't whisper, she don't stall, she don't kneel, she don't crawl. Where the white lines burn and the wild wind calls, the legend rolls and never falls. She's been kissed by rain on Route 66, torn through Texas, carved the sticks. From soldier boys to outlaw saints, she carried scars beneath her paint. No GPS, no plastic frame, just engine growl and freedom's name. Harley Davidson, pure and loud, made us stand out from the crowd. She don't fade, she don't fake, she don't care how long it takes. In every roar, in every spark, she rides the sun and owns the dark. Some ride for thrill, some ride for peace, some ride to chase what won't release. But all who've held her throttle tight know the road becomes the night. Harley Davidson, myth on wheels, more than chrome, more than steel. She's the anthem of the open road, the fire that never did grow old. And when the last bell tolls and the engine cools, the legend rolls, the legend rolls.
Sun comes up with a golden grin, wakes the cows, rolls on the wind. Coffee brews and laughter pops, boots hit dirt before the crops. Grandma sings to the garden rose, and barefoot kids in tangled clothes. The sun loves the people with dust on their hands, with songs in their pockets and strength in their plans. It shines on the stubborn, the kind and the free, and the people love it as much as can be. There's joy in sweat and haystack piles, in shared iced tea and winked out smiles, in Sunday pies and Friday dance, in muddy jeans and second chance. The light don't care about rich or fame, it warms us all just the same. The sun loves the people who work and who dream, who patch what they break and cook with steam. It kisses the faces of those who stay true, and the people love it like morning dew. We're made of roots and we're built to grin. From harvest fields to barbecues, the sun just brings the best of you. The sun loves the people who dance while they plow, who hug with dust still on their brow. Raise up your glass, your heart, your hat. Let's shine with it and shine right back. You used to build with paper blocks, towers rising from chairs and socks. You said someday I'll touch the sky, and I believed you, didn't ask why. Years rolled by like subway lines. You found your way in glass and signs, and one day high above the stream, you worked inside a silver dream. Now I walk where the breezes climb, where the morning light still tells the time. You were there behind those glass blue walls, with your coffee warm and a stack of calls. And though your voice is out of reach, I hear it faint on every street. You sent a photo just past 8. Mom, this view, it looks like fate. Stealing clouds so still, so wide, 100 stories in your eyes. They said the day went quiet fast, but love like yours was built to last. And somewhere in that sunlit mile, I still can see your careful smile. Now I stand where the shadows slow, where the fountains speak and the flowers grow. You weren't just working room to room, you were planting shape and light and bloom. And though I speak to open air, you left your voice inside it there. No one draws the perfect line, but you made space and called it mine. And every page you ever drew still lifts the sky and leads me through. So I light one flame and let it stay, for your words, your hands, your gentle way. You were just a boy with lines and glue, but you built more than most ever do. And in the hush where pigeons fly, you're still there in the window and the sky.
She stood at dawn on the canyon rim, her dress like flame in the desert wind. No backpack, purse, or plastic thread, just silent shoes and eyes like lead. She faced the drop but didn't flinch, like she'd come to bargain with the brink. The woman in red, no need to speak, the river heard what she couldn't keep. She didn't fall, she didn't run, she stood and sang beneath the sun. And her voice moved slow like a western stream, washing the dust off broken dreams. The trail bent down through heat and stone, she walked it calm, completely alone. I followed far, said not a word, let her song be what I heard. No stage, no light, just canyon walls, and a sound that rose like rainfall calls. The woman in red, with no disguise, let the river carry all her cries. She didn't shout, she didn't plead, she just let go melodically. And the canyon turned its echo wide
the sky itself was open night.
We don't all jump, we don't all flee. Some of us sing to finally be free. And if you listen when the red rocks burn, you'll hear her voice in the river's turn. The woman in red, not lost but found, in every ripple, in every sound. She didn't need the world to cheer, just the wind and the water near. And I still see her head held high, singing wild beneath that canyon sky.
They say the sky is just a thing you dream about when doors don't swing. I used to run, I used to roam. Now concrete walls define my home. The food is cold, the years are slow, but time forgets which way to go. This cell is my last town. No train, no truck, no leaving now. No porch to rock, no street to name, just numbered walls and borrowed shame. I watch the sun go up and down. This cell, yeah, it's my last town. Boys outside all drive and die, while I carve days in old July. My mother writes but never calls, says forgive yourself, then lets it fall. The preacher comes, the guard walks past, but silence talks the loudest fast. This cell is my last town. No church bell here, no weekend sound, just steel for sky and stone for dirt. No bar to lean, just bars that hurt. I used to drink, I used to drown. Now sorrow keeps my boots nailed down. They won't unlock what I became. The door is shut and I'm to blame. But somewhere out beyond that fence, the world forgets my last offense. This cell is my last town. My mail gets read, my name wears down, but I still hum the songs I knew and dream of nights I never flew. Tell the wind I won't be found. This cell is my last town.
break of day. Steel wheels humming as we pull away. The city's fading, skyline gold. Bridges rise like tales untold. Rust-red barns in a Jersey mist. Kids wave fast, then they're missed. Through the train window I see the stories rolling right past me. From towers tall to open land. No road to steer, no wheel to hand. Just tracks that cut this country wide. From ocean gray to sunset side, I ride and let America be. Through the train window endlessly. Pennsylvania hills roll soft and slow. Ohio fields in a frozen glow. Factory towns with signs half lit. Silos lean but they don't quit. In Indiana porches line, white sheets flapping on the line. Through the train window I see the quiet pulse of history. Cold trains parked like slumbering beasts. Main Street diner, Sunday feast. 1,000 lives I'll never know still wave hello as past we go. I watch and let the world just be. Through the train window quietly. Kansas skies stretch wide and bare. Freight yards rust in the evening air. The mountains rise in purple bands. The west begins to shift the land. Colorado, then desert fire. Cactus dust and railroad wire. No need for answers, no grand design. Just coffee warm and passing time. The whistle blows, the rail sings low and takes me where I need to go. Through the train window I roam, but every frame still feels like home. From rain-soaked streets to canyon skies. From cornfields flat to Vegas lights. The rhythm rocks me into dreams. A patchwork quilt of rails and beams. I ride and let this country be. Through the train window it rides with me.
Rooster crowed at 6 a.m. I fed the cows, then stared again. The sky was blue just like before. I swear that cloud don't drift no more. I watched the mailman crawl on by. That was the thrill of mid-July. Time don't move out here. It naps in a chair with a warm root beer. It yawns through church and skips the news. It don't care if I win or lose. It don't tick, it don't cheer. It just don't move out here. Swept the porch, then swept it twice. Counted cracks in my bowl of rice. I made a list of things to do, then burned it clean. It felt more true A squirrel blinked, I marked the day, and that's how slow I learned to wait. Time don't move out here. It walks with a limp and a long gray beard. It don't text back, it don't reply. It just stares holes into the sky. It don't tick, it don't steer, it just don't move out here. Some say peace is a blessing sweet, but peace don't tap its own 2 feet. I need a mess, a bell, a fight, a broken light, a wrong that's right. Time don't move out here. It grows like moss on an old John Deere. It don't end shows, don't change the scene. It's stuck in boots and gasoline. It don't care what month is near. It just don't move out here.
The grill's gone cold, the fire's down low, the citronella lost the show. The chairs are squeaky, plates are dry, the stars are out, the beer ran shy. The kids all crashed in someone's lap, and Uncle Joe forgot his cap. It's time to put it away. Fold the table, call it a day. Scoop the beans, stack the trays. Wave goodbye to paper plates. The sky's gone dark, the bugs won't play. Yep, it's time to put it away. The dog's half asleep on a checkered sheet. Somebody's singing off the beat. The last of the pie is warm and brave. The forks are missing, the lawn ain't shaved. We said we'd clean, we sorta tried, but laughter took the broom outside. It's time to put it away. Not the love, just the buffet. The jokes were burnt, the ribs were fine, and someone stole the box of wine. The night says stay, the dawn says nay. Guess it's time to put it away. Don't need to scrub it all tonight. Let the crumbs sleep in porch light. We'll find the lid some other year, as long as folks keep coming here. It's time to put it away. Seal the joy in a Tupperware way. The coals are cold, but hearts are full, and someone's humming something cool. We'll do it all some other May, but now it's time to put it away.
I've got 20 bucks in a tank half dry, a broken phone and a halfway lie. The rent's past due, the
fridge just hums, and I'm 2 weeks late on Kingdom Come. But I've still got my favorite boots and a dog that barks when the silence roots. I've only got 20 bucks left, but I still breathe and I ain't deaf to the song that plays on broken strings, to the joy in little busted things. Can't buy a house, can't buy respect, but I got gas and self-respect. Yeah, I've only got 20 bucks left, but I'm still here, and I ain't wrecked. There's a pack of ramen on the shelf, and I dance along just being myself. The bar downtown don't take my card, but they still laugh when I play hard. I dream a coupon, sleep in grace, and wear a smile like second place. I've only got 20 bucks left, but I still ride and I ain't checked. Out of this world or out of love, just out of cash, not out of shove. Can't buy new jeans or a weekend flight, but I got stars and porch light nights. Yeah, I've only got 20 bucks left, but I got heart and I got fight. They say money talks, mine just whispers. Stretch me one more mile, mister. And somehow I still find a tune under the glow of a pawn shop moon. I've only got 20 bucks left, but that don't mean I'm any less. I still say please, still say grace, still find gold in second place. It ain't much, but it ain't done. I got 20 bucks and just enough sun.
We don't wear ties, we don't do cues. We ain't got charts, we bend the blues. Don't ask for pop or disco gold. We're more the type that don't get told. We bring our songs, not your demand. Yeah, baby, we're not a wedding band. We won't play your uncle's song, the one that lasts 8 minutes long. We don't fake smiles, we don't clap can. We tune by ear, not wedding plans. If you want truth and boots that stand, come on now, we're not a wedding band.
cut chorus crew. No line dance with a DJ. Woo! We played in barns and once in jail. We play what's raw, not what's for sale. Don't book us late if you won't bland. We're the loud kind, not your wedding band. We won't learn that one from TikTok. We don't rehearse by Pinterest clock. We play for tears, for beers, for land, for broken hearts that understand. So pour a shot, don't reprimand, just shout along, we're not a wedding band. We'll play the songs that hurt real good, the ones you hum when no one should. We don't do gloss, we do the grain. We tune to sweat and not champagne. We won't wear suits, we won't pretend. We're not your fairy tale weekend. But if you need a band that bleeds, that plays for soul and not for feeds, then take our hand, no bows, just saying, we ain't for weddings, we're here to stand.
Before the parking lots and signs, before the rails and checkout lines, the river spoke in thunder breath, and every step could dance with death. The mist was wilder, cold and wide, and no one tried to tame the tide. Niagara roared without a name, no postcards, gates, or claim to fame. Just water falling fierce and free, and sky that dared not disagree. The rocks would hum, the trees would frame the world before the tourists came. No cameras flash, no guards invest, just whispers carved in native chests. A place for vows, for loss, for gods, for hearts that broke like weathered rods. No trash, no walls, no souvenir, just fear and awe and standing near. Niagara roared without a name, no welcome sign, no candy cane, just birds in spray and thunder prayer, and lovers who would vanish there. The falls would sing, the land reclaim, the peace before the tourists came. Now buses park and voices shout, and lovers pose then turn about. But if you wait till dusk or rain, you'll feel the truth beneath the chain. Niagara still remembers when the world was wild and not for men. A silver curtain, raw and wide, that bowed to no one's need or pride. Close your eyes, it feels the same as it did in what the water knew by name.
the sky was breaking me, gray above and mud beneath. But sometimes pain will make you stay long enough to find your way. You called it over, I called it done, but something new had just begun. It didn't shine, it didn't burn, but that old storm helped me unlearn. When the rain is the sun, you don't run, you become. Every tear turns to gold, every crack starts to hold. I didn't lose, I'd just begun. When the rain is the sun, the roof still drips, the porch still leans, but I don't curse the in-betweens. I used to dread the quiet days, now I wear them like gold praise. You left a hole, I filled it slow, with every drop I let go. It didn't flash, it didn't blind, but it grew roots inside my spine. When the rain is the sun, you don't break, you become. Every storm carves your name, every loss lights a flame. I didn't drown, I just begun. When the rain is the sun, no rainbow promise, no neon light, just wet hands holding what's mine. The world don't cheer, but I still rise in muddy boots and clearer eyes. When the rain is the sun, you don't hide, you become. Every cry that washed me through made me stronger, made me true. I didn't fade, I'd just begun. When the rain is the sun, when the rain is the sun, when the rain is the sun.
Out in the red where the mesas rise, the day burns down through painted skies. I sat on a rock where the silence grew, and the sun bowed slow like it always knew. I've seen the west turn golden flame in places wild without a name, but every sky I've watched turn flame felt like home just the same. From Texas plains to mountain rain, the sunsets, Lord, they know my name.
Down where the ocean meets Highway 1, I chased the tail of a setting sun. She said goodbye in a coastal breeze, with her hair like fire and salt on her knees. I've seen the west turn golden flame in places wild without a name, but every sky I've watched turn flame felt like home just the same. From Georgia pines to desert blame, the sunsets, Lord, they know my name. Great Plains, some folks leave tracks in stone or snow. I leave mine where the long winds blow. And if I fade before I'm found, the sky'll write me one more round. I've seen the west turn gold then fade, from motel lights to hometown shade. But every dust still calls me back on every old forgotten track. No need for fame, no need for claim. The sunsets, Lord, they know my name.
Woke up this morning, the case was bare. No strings to strum, just empty air. My boots were here, my hat still hung, but the one I loved was gone and run. The dog don't bark, the floor don't creak, even the jukebox looks real bleak. Who stole my guitar, my six-string bride? Did it walk out or did it ride? Was it you, bartender, with your knowing grin, or that banjo guy from Abilene? It's a felony of the purest kind. Somebody robbed me of my peace of mind. Sheriff said, son, guitars don't scream. I said, you never heard mine in a midnight dream. She talked in twang, she wept in tune. She got me dumped in late July, June. Now all I got is a pick and a stare, and a whole damn porch with one empty chair. Who stole my guitar, my wooden queen? Was it pawned off down on Bourbon Street? Was it that girl who loved my songs but hated when I played too long? If you find her near or far, tell her I miss her and my guitar. Checked the shed, the truck, the moon. I even prayed to old Hank's tune. But silent strums where she once lay, like a lonesome note that ran away. Who stole my guitar? I'll never know. She's out there singing soft and low in some dive bar or glory light while I write blues I can't play right. If love's a theft, then here's my scar carved in the case where once lived my guitar.
There's a new kid on our gravel street, wears red boots on two left feet. Tried to race my dog, then tripped on air. Grinned like he owned the county fair. Built a fort out of lawn chairs fast. Said call me, text though I'm from Mass. Yeah, I know that song. Title's done, boy band, sitcoms, everyone. But folks, I swear on grandma's sock, there's really a new kid on the block. Yeah, it's called New Kid on the Block. And no, I'm not here to reinvent rock. It's just a kid with a wild cow lick, drawing dragons on a popsicle stick. You've heard the name, you've mocked the line, but this time, friends, it's by design. He waved at crows, tall
ants, challenge pigeons to a dance, tried to high-five a mailbox post, said I think ghosts are real almost, told Miss Jean you smell like books, she said he's weird, but I'm hooked. And yeah, I know that phrase, old news, but not with ketchup on your shoes or bubble gum stuck to your sock. This ain't a trope, it's a real kid on this block. Yeah, it's called New Kid on the Block. Go ahead, roll your eyes, take stock, but this kid just lassoed the town hall bell and renamed the cat Taco Michelle. So let the world reuse that phrase. This version here deserves some praise. Sure, call it lazy, call it cliche, but look at him, he's riding his own way, barefooted and dirt chalk on his face. We all used to be him some old place. Yeah, it's called New Kid on the Block. Might be worn out, but it's still not. One more story, one more song for the odd one out who won't be wrong. So here it is with boots and chalk, the real, the loud New Kid on the Block.
He showed up one morning, just sitting by my door. No name, no collar, like he'd been here before. Didn't bark or beg me, just looked my way. That dog ain't mine, but he stayed. That dog ain't mine. In my pickup, don't care where we go. Sticks his head out the window like he's in his own show. When the stars come out, he don't drift away. That dog ain't mine, but he stays. That dog ain't mine.
Said he walks through many doors. Guess some friends just choose their way, and that's how he chose to stay.